What's up, peeps? It's me. Boy MC. Welcome back to Lego Therapy. Lego Light is on. We are live in the Lego Lounge. What's up, Mayo? If you just woke up, what time is it in Australia? I am terrible with time zones. What's up, Curious Bo? I don't know what. Oh, we're not live-ish. We're live. We're live for real. 4:16 a.m. Do you normally get up this early, or are you just not sleeping well? Have me and Odelay going at the same time? Yeah, we're not live-ish. We're live for real. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream today, just because I didn't sleep very good last night. I was up and down all night, so unfortunately, I was actually considering taking a nap because I was pretty tired. I just drank a Monster, so I think I'll be good. But if you guys watch me pass out on the stream, well, it is what it is. You sleep whenever your body tells you to. Well, if your lifestyle allows for that, that's awesome. That is awesome. It's probably healthier and better for you in the long run. We are continuing with the Avengers Tower. We're up to bags 15 and 16. Bag drop. I can just end if I need to. I think I'll be good. I said I just had a Monster, so that should. So I'm weird when it comes to energy drinks because I like them. They taste good and everything, but I don't get energy the way some people do. I just feel normal. So if I was tired like I am now, I just drank it, so it hasn't really kicked in yet. But if I'm just feeling tired, and I drink an energy drink, it just makes me feel normal. But if I'm awake, I'm just regular, well slept MC, and I drink a Monster or an energy drink of any kind, I'm just it's just I just had a drink, a glass of water or a soda. I don't feel energy, like coffee. I like the taste of coffee, but coffee doesn't give me energy. I just like the taste of coffee. I don't know. I always I used to have the same thing when it came to when I used to lift and I would take pre-workout. And I never, I didn't do it for very long because I never understood what people got out of it. I'm I don't feel this rush of I'm ready to lift all the weights. I just never got that. I don't know. I think I just might have a weird genetic disposition to energy drinks or caffeine or something. I don't know. I've never felt super pumped because of anything energy boosting related. I've never had a Monster. I'm scared. I'd freak out. I only drink the sugar-free ones. I don't drink the full gas. I don't like all that sugar. But again, it doesn't do anything. I don't feel any rush of energy when I drink them. I'm just I just feel normal. I just feel I'm just normal. I don't know. I sometimes wish I could have that experience and understand what people are so amped about when they drink caffeine or when they drink pre-workout or whatever. I'm what are you guys feeling? Because I'm not feeling it. I feel like a fraud. I'm what is wrong with me? Something's broken in my brain. A bit too much coffee and I feel really messed up. Yeah, I don't get it from coffee either. I just I just like the way coffee tastes. But I didn't drink coffee. I never drank coffee a day in my life. Well, I had tasted it, you know, and I didn't like it for a long time until about 2015 was when I finally started drinking coffee. I was like, let me try it again. And I tried it again and I liked it. I was like, all right, I guess I drink coffee now. So like, it wasn't like I ever needed coffee either. I always just got up and went. Go back to grad school next week, so I have to force my body to be normal again. Yeah, going to schools requires some focus and attention. And don't be using AI to answer your tests, because the teachers are getting smarter on how to catch students on using AI. I saw a whole thing about it the other day. This teacher gave the students an essay prompt, or I don't know what it was. It was a paper of some kind. I don't know if they specified that it was an essay per se, but it was some sort of paper. And in the prompt for the paper that they had to write, he had a line about, he found a way to white it out so that you can't see it with your eyes. But when you put it into an AI chatbot or whatever, the AI will see it and it will read it. And there was a line in there about I forgot what the word was. I'll just make up a random word. It was like use platypus in a way that makes absolutely no sense for the rest of the assignment. And so AI picks it up because it can read the white stuff, and it put this nonsense line about a platypus or whatever it was in the paper, and the students didn't even bother. So I think he said it was like 90% of his students failed the assignment because they didn't even bother to proofread it after they had AI do the work for them. They just turned it in as is and said, sweet, AI did my assignment. And then the teacher failed them because they cheated and he caught them. So, moral of the story, don't use AI to do your work. I love the taste and smell of coffee. I drink an espresso shot amount. That's all I need. I like espresso on occasion. I'm like, I don't even get Starbucks. I don't know why people like Starbucks so much. It's mostly sugar, in my opinion. I just like, I like my own coffee at home, the way I prepare it. I don't know. I'm a simple person, I guess. What's up, Candy? Welcome. Just continuing on with the Avengers Tower. And rambling a lot. Got a lot of ramblings today, I guess. I'm doing all right. My mom just left to go home this morning. She was here for 4 or 5 days, something like that. Because it was this past weekend was my daughter's birthday and her birthday, the one day after the other. So my mom came down and we just had a celebration for the two of them. It was nice. We only get to see her usually once a year, maybe twice a year, but not very often because she lives in another state and it's not always conducive for us to go up there. Just the way her house is set up, it's not a good setup for a bunch of company. So she normally has to come here. But it was a good time. We all went out and celebrated, and it's kind of crazy. My stepdad, if he was still alive, their birthdays would all be 1, 2, 3 in a row. So stepdad was one day, my daughter is the next, my mom is the very next after that. It's kind of a crazy. And then I'm the week after that. All of our birthdays were right within 8 days. That's why instead of letting AI write papers, use summative views to summarize 50-page journal articles and write about that information in your own words. Yeah, I you know, I only took I did an associate's degree, and then I was like 2/3 of the way to my bachelor's degree, maybe a little more. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at how everything played out, but I didn't need it. It was just something I was doing um, for myself, just to do it and say I did it. And it ended up. I'm just a crazy person. Like I refuse to get less than A's. I don't know why. That's just the way my brain works. It always did, even in school. I was not the smartest kid, but I always got good grades because I just forced myself to master whatever the heck it was. And I was the same way when I was taking these college classes that I didn't need to take. Um, and so I was just spending way too much time. And at some point, I was like, I don't actually need this. And so I ended up stopping because I felt like I wasn't spending any time with my kids. Every weekend was just locked in a room doing schoolwork. And I was like, this is too much. What sticker is this? 35. Anyways, um, what was the point of all that? Oh, there was probably easier ways for me to go about accomplishing my goals of getting good grades. I just didn't know what they were because I didn't go to through traditional college. I did it through the Air Force. And where does this go? This way. And so I don't know. I did everything the hard way, I think, and that's what made me ultimately let it go. I'm spending way too much time on this class that I don't actually need. Oh my god, I did it backwards. Damn it. Can't flip it over either. Passes get degrees, which is why I only aim for credit grades. Also, Grammarly AI is the best spell check tool I've ever used. Yeah, I don't know. I probably, like I said, I probably could have done things easier. I just didn't know what those easier ways were because I didn't learn them. I didn't come up the traditional route. So I didn't go to college. After I joined the Air Force, I was out of school for at least a decade. I did military education, but that's a totally different thing. And I never got down those tricks to getting the information in my head and being able to pass classes easier. This is pissing me off. The sticker is now upside down. Gosh. I got it. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, come on. Nothing like a sharp knife. All right. Come on. Let's see if I can get the brick separator under there. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh, I can't believe I fixed that. That is crazy. No. When I say military education, like literal classes that the military makes you take as part of being in the military. It's all kinds of stuff. It's like, what to do if there's a chemical attack, what to do if there's you name it. There's any kind of military related stuff. That's what I meant by that. Like how to be a good NCO, how to lead troops, how to work with other branches of the military, because we don't know, even though we all work towards the same goal, we all kind of do it a little bit differently. So stuff like that. No, I gave my GI Bill to my kids. Thankfully, they finally passed that rule so that you could give your pass on your education benefits to your kids. What's up, Phil? How you doing, buddy? All right, let's try to get this sticker on correctly this time. We'll go through that trauma again. My hands are feeling extra weak today. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Phil, you just made me remember. I need to do a dad joke of the day. Where's the best place to get chicken broth in bulk? Stock market. All right, let's pull this floor back over. Do, 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 do. All Tony Stark's beautiful computers. What's next? What's next? How's everybody doing, by the way? This is a cool set. It's got a lot of windows, but it's fun. I've had fun so far because it's not every floor isn't like identical, and it's I don't know. It's just fun so far. I've had a good time. Let me put this knife up so I don't cut myself. Ooh, I need to turn the fan on. I'm getting warm already. I'm telling you, these lights, they bake you. Lights bake you. Like a hot honey ham. Ah, good times. Speaking of sets, I gotta give some I'm gonna give out some life advice here, peeps. Don't go to the store. Just don't go to the store. Like not even the grocery store. Because ultimately, even at the grocery store, see, if you buy your stuff from home, if you order your groceries online, if you order your stuff online, there's a chance, there's a possibility that you're gonna buy stuff that you don't need. But it's not definite that you're gonna buy stuff that you don't need. It's there's not a 0% chance, but there's a low chance. But if you go to the store, there's 100% chance you're gonna buy stuff that you don't need. Even at the grocery store, you're gonna buy that stuff. You're gonna go into the grocery store, right? All they sell is food, and you know maybe your kids need some cereal. That's what you actually went there for. You need a box of cereal. Like I need some more Fruit Loops, or maybe you're health conscious. You got them some shredded wheat. Then while you're on that cereal aisle, you look over and you notice the Pop-Tarts. And maybe you're thinking to yourself right now, MC, it's just Pop-Tarts. They're not that serious. But then you notice those frosted cherry Pop-Tarts. Like, frosted cherry is pretty darn good. Frosted cherry Pop Tarts are pretty darn good. Or maybe even more so, maybe you look over and they've got a new Pop Tart flavor that you haven't even heard of yet. Maybe you see they've got strawberry rhubarb pie. Like, what? They got strawberry rhubarb pie Pop Tarts or banana cream pie Pop Tarts or chocolate cream pie Pop Tarts or peach cobbler Pop Tarts. Even if you don't like the idea of any of those, you're putting those in your basket because you got to know, are these any good? Did they really make strawberry rhubarb pie Pop Tarts taste good? And so you take that thing home and you pop it in your toaster oven or your toaster if you're old school, and you warm that thing up and then you pop it out and it's all like hot and gooey inside. It's like Pop Tarts, and it's like golden brown and crusty on the outside. It's kind of like a breakfast calzone. It's kind of like you know what? We should start an alternate. Wait a minute. This is funny. We should start an alternate Pop-Tart company. And we can't call it Pop-Tarts, obviously. But we could call it Breakfast Calzones. Bro, what'd you have for breakfast today? Bro, I had that new banana cream pie breakfast calzone. Tell me that doesn't sound amazing. I'm just saying, when you go to the store, instead of staying home and ordering your stuff online, there's 100% chance you're buying something you don't need, even if you never thought about it before. It's and so MC, in the way that I do, well, so I told you my mom was in town and I just needed a couple extra things, and I didn't have enough. You have to spend $35 or more to get your order delivered. And I didn't have $35 worth of stuff to order. I just needed a couple items. So I went to the store in the middle of the day where it was kind of nice and chill. And then I found myself wandering over to the Lego aisle. And I ended up buying a set that I had never even thought about. I picked up this Porsche 911 GTR RS Speed Champions Edition. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go to the store. That's the moral of the story. I know that was a long, drawn-out story about breakfast calzones, but that's the moral of the story. When you go to the store, you're 100% going to buy things you don't need. What's up, Kim? You just missed an epic rant. Just missed an epic rant. I was just on 1, 2, and 3. I think I was so out there that Phil didn't even have anything to say. Watching Odelay and me at the same time. That's what's up. That's what's up. Love to Odelay. Much love to Odelay. Oh boy. I'm just saying. You decided to start your own breakfast calzone company. I think you could do pretty well. Oh man. Where does this go? Let's go right here. Yeah, right there. I found a new song to play today. Kind of, kind of funky. I like it. I don't even think I'm going to have a video out for Friday this week. So much going on this week. My daughter starts high school, sort of, tomorrow. They have freshman day. And I have things to do with the dog on Friday. I think we got to do some furniture moving. I don't know when I'm going to have time to record anything for Friday, but maybe the first time in a long time, MC doesn't have content for the week, or at least not a long form video. Freshman day hype. I just find it funny. Like my daughter heard that the other high school, the new high school, which is literally brand new. This is the first year they're going to be open. She heard that something happened with their freshman day and the kids didn't get their schedules. And she was just like, I don't know, what are they going to do? Now they're going to have to come back. And I'm like, so? we didn't even have a freshman day. This didn't exist when I went to school. She's like, but how are they going to know what to do? I'm like, they could just get their schedule on the first day of school. It's not that big of a deal. You get your schedule and you figure out where to go. Everything's numbered. They bug out about funny things now. These are things that I never even thought about. You just showed up and got your schedule and you figured it out. And by sophomore year, you already knew where everything was. What's up, B? Holy moly. Message just started rolling. All right, let me move my stuff out of the way and get my mouse back over here. You gonna do the Macarena in the Speedos or what? What? Glitter with food Sadie. That's an interesting handle. How's it going? D D D D D D. Did you get stuck? Did your finger get stuck on the D button? What's up, everybody? What up, Odelay? Yeah, I haven't worn this hat in a while, so I was like, yeah, I need to find a shirt that kind of goes with it. But thank you. Raid from Odelay Dorado stream. Holla, welcome. This D got stuck. Odelay Dorado, Ninjago legend. Except Odelay needs to catch up, man. Odelay needs to catch up on the show. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm just picking on you, Odelay. Even though I've watched the whole show now, you probably still know more than I do. You actually actively think about Ninjago daily. I'm still not fully there. Yeah, you do too, Kim. It was you too. It was Kim and Odelay got me to watch the show, and then I left them in the dust. I'm just saying, y'all left me to have nobody to talk to about it. I like to watch shows and then talk to my people about my shows. That's one of the best parts of pro wrestling. You watch pro wrestling, and then you talk pro wrestling. D for Dorado Legend. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done. Sopranos, so there's nothing stopping me. Bro, you should have been watching Ninjago. Ninjago's better than Sopranos anyway. By a lot. Ninjago consumes a decent percentage of your life. Yeah, I believe that. That's what I said. He was too powerful. Odelay is ninja. Odelay is a ninja from AliExpress. I've watched the whole show 8 times. You can talk to me, MC. I haven't been watching now because I finished the whole show. I blew through all of the shows, all of the movies, all the content in like 3 weeks' time. And the whole time I was expecting that Odelay and Kim would be talking to me. They're both like, "Oh, sorry, you're way behind. I'm way behind." Like, "Oh, thanks." Fake Ninjago figures. Well, if he's watched it 8 times, then he's surely knows more than I do. I've only watched everything once, but I have watched everything out there now. 2, 4, 6, 8. Also, B is much younger, which means his memory is much better than mine. Odelay and Kim, get it together. Last semester was rough. Yeah. Hopefully, this year with the online education, things should be easier. The one starting Friday is going to be worse. Why? Life hit me like a semi truck in spring. I'm sorry. That sucks. I'm just picking on you. I just love to be able to talk my nerddoms with people, like pro wrestling, and Lego, and Ninjago when I was watching it. The 2 new preps. Oh, classes you haven't taught before. I appreciate that, Odelay. I love you guys too. I know I haven't been as active lately. Like I said, my mom was in town, and I've addressed it a couple times. I've just been in my own head lately. I've needed to disconnect a lot more and just kind of be in the world and not on the internet. So I'm trying to catch stuff when I can, and when my brain allows me to just sit there and focus on a YouTube video. But just I don't know. It's just I go in these cycles. My brain goes, everything's great, and then my brain goes, everything is terrible. So just working through it right now. Yeah, 4 different classes. Oh, having to prep 4 different classes. Well, hopefully once you get into it, it'll be less stressful, Kim. Hopefully. I got your sig fig, a blue skelly cap. Nice. Needed a blue one because Curtis has brown already, and I wanted you. Nice. That's cool. I have a blue one. Well, it's a multicolor one, but I realize Lego probably doesn't have multicolored ones. But it's got blue. It's the one I wear with blue shirts. So that's awesome. Nothing but love, Chuckaboo. Holla. You gaming while listening. That's cool. Holla. Do what you gotta do, sir. You have the Mateo torso. Nice. What is this we you speak of? Oh, oh, so you don't love me, Alex? All right. I see how it is. I see how it is. That's all I heard. Alex don't love me. Oh man. I gotta hydrate, peeps. Hydrate or dihydrate. Must be the French Canadians. Oh, that makes me think of another great breakfast calzone idea. Maple bacon. Maple bacon. Oh my God. Maple bacon breakfast calzone. Just saying. If somebody starts a Pop-Tart company called Breakfast Calzones and they start putting out all these awesome ideas, you better cut me in. That's all I'm saying. It was my idea live in the Lego Lounge. See, you missed the setup for that, Odelay. I was talking earlier. It was a long rant. So I'll try to give you the Cliff Notes version. But I was saying, don't go to the store to buy your stuff, because even if you just go for groceries, ultimately you're going to buy things you don't need. And I gave the example of Pop-Tarts and how Pop-Tarts every few years just releases some random flavors. And you can't not try them because you just want to, even if you want to talk trash about Pop-Tarts and how they're getting desperate, you're going to ultimately buy it just to find out. And then I started coming up with ideas for weird flavored Pop-Tarts. Then I said we could start our own company and call them breakfast calzones, not Pop-Tarts. Like strawberry rhubarb pie. Who doesn't want that in a breakfast calzone? Because they're Pop-Tarts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What happened to this? Can I not count? I swore I counted out 7 of them. They had a slot machine at the hospital. Oh, wait, I missed something. I missed Idiocracy, the watch Idiocracy the other day, and that movie feels, yeah. Well, especially the shoes. The shoes that were all Crocs. They literally felt like the dumbest people in history were going to be wearing Crocs. That movie, I rewatched that movie within the last 6 months. I don't remember when, but it was within the last 6 months. I thought the same thing, Odelay. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so realistic. It's scary. So realistic. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that movie is wild. It's kind of crazy when you look back at some of the old movies and see how spot on they were. Also, how not spot on they were. Like, you know, flying cars. We were going to have flying cars by now, supposedly. That never happened. There's a lot of things that are pretty darn close, and a lot of things that are also not even remotely close. How was my day? It was good. My like I said earlier, my mom went home earlier. So I got up early this morning to do my run so I could be here when she left. I didn't want her to leave without saying goodbye. I got that done early, which was nice. It was a smidge cooler outside. I wouldn't say drastically cooler, but it was a smidge cooler. It did rain yesterday, so very humid, as you can guess here in the Florida environment. But yeah, it's good. I didn't do a lot. Like I said, I didn't sleep very well last night. So once she left, I just took a very slow paced morning. Very slow paced morning. I told Kim earlier, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna go live, and she's like, oh, okay, I'm over at Odelay stream. I'm like, no rush, no rush. I'm still setting up. Very slow rolling today. That was a long-winded way of saying it was an okay day. Thank you for asking. How was your day? I guess I should be polite and finish that part of the conversation. I'm kind of long-winded. I guess this is what happens when I'm tired. I get long-winded more. Get more long-winded. English is hard, peeps. You guys know. You guys already know. Slow rolling. What's everybody building right now? Anybody building anything fun? All right. We're putting on the next floor of the tower, peeps. It's already up to my chin. Well, let's see. Let me pull up to the bumper. It's up to my mustache. How to get this locked on and not break anything. Why is it not lining up? There it goes. All right. Oh, thank you. That was a Father's Day gift. The pretty solid Buc-ee's mug. I love America and Buc-ee's too. Just built 9 random poly bags and called it a polybag stream. Nice. Very nice. Sometimes you just gotta mix it up and see what works. Well, I don't plan anything. I just wing it every time. See how things turn out. Some things hit and some things miss. Sometimes you just gotta stack bricks. You gotta stack bricks. Gotta stack some bricks tonight. What's your Star Wars set? Which set? I haven't bought any Star Wars in a while. I saw there's gonna be a MIDI scale Death Star coming out. I was like, did they maybe convince me to buy a MIDI scale Death Star? I'm definitely not buying the Death Pizza, but they might be able to convince me to buy a MIDI scale Death Star. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. I have that. Where is it? I have the small one. It's like this big. It was the gift with purchase. It was a gift with purchase from May the 4th a couple years ago. And I really like that one. But it's small. So if there was like a like a sort of medium scale Death Star. I might buy it if it's cool and doesn't. I'm off by a stud. I might buy that if it's cool and it doesn't have any stickers and it's not overpriced. Maybe. We'll see. If it's real. Oh, the Razor Crest polybag? This little guy? Wow. So swooshable. Yeah, that's a good one. I really like that one. Going to use a famous quote from an Italian football manager here. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe stuff. Who plans stuff anyways? Some people do. Some people plan the crap out of their videos. I just can't. It feels too much like work when I start doing that. Like some of my skits, you know, some of my intros, I might write down a little bit, but for the most part, I just kind of wing it and see what happens. That was your first Star Wars set ever? That's pretty impressive if that's what you're saying. All right, there we go. Got three levels done. Got this. I didn't even realize this. Where is it? I didn't even realize it when I built this the other day. This whole section of window is busted out, and that's why there's glass all over the floor. Pretty awesome. Can you guys see? I can't really give you a top-down view anymore. It's kind of getting too big, but you see how the window is busted out? Let me see how well I can get you guys the close-up of the interior. I mean, I gave you guys the close-up last time of the floor, but if you weren't here last time, boy, I'm terrible at camera angles. Everything's in reverse. My brain just can't think that way. All right. Boom, there we go. Bags 15 and 16. Slide that bad boy off to the side. Bag 17. Bag drop. All right, Hulk, you're going to have to go over here. You're getting in the way. Just like to raw dog it. First Star Wars set I built on the channel other than the ones when I was a kid. Oh, okay. I was going to say, that's impressive. You made it all this time and never built a Star Wars set ever? That build is looking huge. Yeah, it's going to come all the way up past my top cam at some point. I'm just going to have to slide the top cam over to the side because, I mean, it's kind of pointless at this point because it's already kind of too tall for that. But thank you, Candy. I agree. It is looking good. I think I mentioned this on the last stream, but I can't remember. No, I didn't mention it on the last stream. I just recently realized it's not going to fit where I thought it was going to fit. So I have to find a new spot for it once it's built. Thankfully, I still got a ways to go. Well, I got time to figure it out, but I thought I had a spot that it was going to fit, and it's not going to fit there. I went and had to pull out the measuring tape, and I'm like, oh, no. That's not going to work at all. Ooh, I got a little rubber wheel here. What are we doing with some rubber wheel? Oh, we got multiple rubber wheels here. We're building like a little side vehicle or something? Interesting, interesting. Oh, it's a little bit like Yoda there. interesting this is. Got a new minifig. Got some stoplight pieces. Oh, we got an engine block in this one. What do we do with an engine block in Avengers Tower? Always interesting to see their choices of pieces. Speaking of pieces, I talked to Kim about this earlier, but Alex, you're another fantasy person. You guys notice these rising prices of fantasy? Holy smokes. I know they make a decent product, but man, those prices are going up quick for a company that ain't been around that long. I was looking at that lantern because I like the way it looks. I looked at the price and I was like, whoa, that's a little steep. And then I looked at and then today I noticed they put out the new banker's lamp, a little green lamp. Oh man, that brings back memories, man. My grandfather had one of those on his desk, and that little banker's lamp. And I was like, oh, that looks cool. And then I looked at the price and I was like, whoa, what's up with that price? I'm kind of surprised, man, because that was kind of what was making them so popular, was the fact that they were putting out good sets, but not charging the Lego prices. Now they're starting to charge higher than Lego prices. Kind of crazy. Lumi is rising too. I haven't been like super on Lumi's stuff lately. It's just that I don't know, because they do so many modulars, and I just don't have places to put modulars. But like, I would love to build their entire cyberpunk line, and I would love to build their entire cyberpunk and their steampunk lines. I like them both a lot. I just don't have anywhere to put them, so it would be kind of pointless. But I do like a lot of the fantasy sets because they just have those cool retro sets, and I just noticed the prices are going up and up and up. Banker's lamp looks so good. Yeah, I think everybody's grandparents had one, kind of like the Tiffany lamp. When they did the Tiffany lamp, I was like, oh, that's so freaking awesome. Everybody can remember their grandparents having a Tiffany lamp. I mean, I guess not everybody, but a lot of people, I feel like, can recall that. I can relate to that. Kind of like plastic on the furniture. I feel like everybody's grandparents had plastic on the furniture at one point, or plastic floor runners. Everybody's grandparents had plastic floor runners at some point. Never had to buy a fantasy. Well, yeah, well, I do. Nobody gives me free stuff, so I gotta pay for them, and they ain't cheap no more. They're going way up, way fast. Way fast. I'm not liking it. Why is it called a banker's lamp? Well, it's not any lamp. It's that specific lamp. That's just what it was called. It was called a banker's lamp. Like, you used to go into a bank, at least in the United States. You'd go into the bank to like take out money or deposit money or whatever, and they'd have their little workspace. They'd have that little lamp, that green shade. It was just, I don't know. It was what they all used back in the day. So it's called the banker's lamp. As soon as I saw it, I knew exactly what it was. Like, oh, that's awesome. Wonder when they're gonna make a roll top desk. That'd be a fun one. Roll top desk, like a mini version. Bankers used to have them back in the day. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I want them to do an oil lamp. Um, is that like really different from a from the kerosene lamp? I feel like my hat is crooked. It's driving me crazy. So I keep messing with it. Maybe my face is crooked. All right, I think I've sorted enough. Like your grandma had. Oh, the Panacea bank lamp that they had to be like from. Just saw the Panacea bank lamp that had to be like retail branches in the 1800s. It's different. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what an oil lamp would look like. No, that baker's lamp, dude, was around for a long time. Like my grandparents had them for sure. My grandfather had it. I think my other grandfather had it too. It's just a little desk. It's a little desk lamp, like this big, a little chain that hung down, and a little green thing that kind of rotated. So you could actually change the direction using the little green shade. You could kind of change the direction of the light. It was just a thing that people used at their little workspace. Got a little I'm so bad with names. I know who it is too. Nick Fury. Couldn't remember his name. Got a little Nick Fury minifig here. He looks good. Got his eye patch, of course. Bring up the old. I guess that's a good reason to still have the top cam. There you go. Got his little blaster there. Got his little suit with the shield logo on it. Of course, he's got his eye patch thing around the back of his head. Looks good. All right, let's toss him up on the stand. You ever seen that bank lamp inside of a commercial bank building? That's definitely a retail bank thing. I mean, I don't think they use them anymore. It's just that's why it's called retro. Text it a pic. Oh, did you send it on? Oh, that's a oil lamp. That looks way different. I never seen nothing like that before. I don't know that one. Oh, you know what would be another fun one? And it would be real text. You meant read text. Your grandma had this one. What you're saying? Oh, real text message. I got you. So slow. So slow. The oil rains on the lines. That's crazy. I've never seen one like that. You know what I was thinking though? Would be another fun one. My grandfather worked on the railroad, and they all had that big flashlight. Like it had a battery. It was like this big. It was just a big brick, and then it came up, and it had the lamp on the front side, right? So you got your big old brick battery and had a handle that came up, just a big old gripping handle. And then the flashlight, the lamp was on the front hand side. So it was probably about yay big. Like it weighed a ton. But it had just this big, huge light. Oh man. That would be a fun one. That would be a fun one for them to do. That was probably like the worst explanation ever, but and I don't even know what you call them. But my grandfather had it. They all worked on the rail. The guys that worked on the railroad all carried them. This was a big thing back in the day. I wonder who has that now. I'm sure my family didn't get rid of that thing. I have to ask my uncle. What happened to the big old? Oh, this piece. What happened to the big old flashlight? It's like old school thermoses, Stanley thermoses. Oh man, I have my grandfather's from when he worked on the railroad. Great. Things were just made better back in the day. They were just made better. I have to see if I can find a picture of what it looks like. I'm just going to type in railroad flashlight and see what comes up. See if it pops up. No, that ain't it. Oh, here it is. Boom. Let me see if I can. I found that pretty quick. I'm surprised how quick I found that. I don't know how to share. Can I share a picture in the chat? Oh, you know what? Let's see. I know how I can do it. I'm so dumb. Here we go. It's on eBay for sale. That's kind of funny. Copy and paste. There you go. There's an old school railroad. Yeah, it even says 1950s railroad flashlight. Yeah. The cigarette smell is out of my car. Only took 3 hours of detailing and a new cabin filter. Do you smoke, Totally? Or did somebody else smoke in your car? It shouldn't have been. Stop ripping cigs in your car. Yeah, it's a super cool flashlight. They worked great. The fact that somebody's selling one on eBay makes me think it probably still works, which means it's probably still a great flashlight to this day. I wonder how hard it would be to get the actual light bulbs for it, though. I bought a used car. I don't smoke. Oh, well, that's a positive sign. I don't even. I'll be honest. I don't understand how anybody can afford to smoke cigarettes anymore. I've never smoked cigarettes, but I've been in line behind people purchasing cigarettes. I'm like, holy cow. How do you afford that? That's wild to me. Cigarettes are expensive. Where's my other piece like this? Oh, there it is. I am that blind. It was well worth it. Well, if it was worth it, Odelay, then yes, that's all that matters. Oops, I did that backwards. If it's improving your life, you had to put a little bit of work in. That's all good. Looks like a whole first aid kit. Yeah. They're great flashlights, though, dude. I'm telling you. Because, like, my grandparents back then, they lived out in the woods. Like, they lived, their driveway was dirt and rocks. Like that's how far out they lived. They did not have paved anything. And so like you'd go out at night to go to the barn or something, and you just carry that brick with you, and you see everything, dude. It was a spotlight. Great flashlight, man. Fantasy or one of these companies need to make that. That would be a fun set. Literally, you have to be dumb and rich. Yeah. Oh, well, they had plumbing. It wasn't that far out, but I do have family members that live that far out, other family members that live that far out where they don't have indoor plumbing. They have outhouses. I do have that in my family. So, so yeah. Some people still live in those times, brother. Some people still live in those times. My grandpa had the mechanical squeeze ones. The mechanical squeeze lights? I don't know what those are, if that's what you're talking about. Is there like a bucket or something? Yeah, well, maybe. Or a hole or an outhouse. Yes, there are people just pooping in the woods, Alex. Some people still live like that today. Some people still live like that today. A squeeze flashlight. I have to see a picture of that. I don't know what that looks like. Or if I do, I just don't remember. I know, like in the old school military, they had the crank style flashlights, but I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a squeeze flashlight. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Batteryless flashlights. English is hard, peeps. It never stops getting me. The more I think I've finally mastered my language, my given born language, the more I find out I still can't speak my own language. Nature is nasty gal. Yeah. There's a website called Nature is Metal, or maybe it's an Instagram. I can't remember, or maybe both. Yeah, nature's wild, dude. Nature is wild. Literally. I can put the link in the chat if you want. Yeah, that's cool. Actually, I don't know. Can you post links if you're not a moderator? I don't know if you can. I don't know how that works. If you can't post it, just send it to me on Instagram and I'll throw it up. Oh, read the directions, MC. That's cool, Mayo. No sweat. No sweat. You're having fun. That's all that matters. I'm just over here building Lego and chatting with my peeps. Holla. And hydrating. But yes, Alex, I do have family members that still live way out in the woods, way out in nature. They like it. Makes them happy. So whatever floats their boat. Shackles. I have no idea what I'm building right now. It looks like a little spaceship of some sort. That's my best guess. Oh yeah, I thought only mods can post links. I couldn't remember. If you posted the link, it didn't show up on our end, buddy. I don't see any I don't see any link. Just shoot it to me on Instagram or Discord. I'll throw it in there. It's fine. I want to see it because I don't know what it is. I've never seen it before. Sticker 30. I'm interested. I like old stuff, especially wood. I like old wood stuff. Maybe that's a sign that you're getting old. You just start liking vintage stuff the older you get. Oh, but all right. Yeah, I think this is a small aircraft. That's my guess. This feels like a small aircraft. I don't know if I even knew that there was a small aircraft side build in this. Is it vintage? It's from the same era you grew up in? Well, you know, I was just talking to my mom about that the other day. I said, I like to live when I'm in my truck and like other people are in the car with me. If I'm in the truck by myself, I just listen to podcasts normally. All right, I'll check it out here in a second. Um, if I'm if I'm in the car by myself, I usually just listen to podcasts. But if other people are in the truck with me, then I'll usually turn on the radio and I put on the classic rock station. Classic rock in my brain is 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Tell me why there's now 90s, 2000s in there. Like, that's not classic rock. That's not class. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Stop that. Let me see this Discord. Oh, I closed Discord by accident. I do know what that is. I do know what that is. I just forgot. I told you that might be the case. I just I hadn't seen one of these in a very long time. Yeah. That is there a link? I'll throw that in there. I'll throw that in the old chat. Boop. If anybody's interested in seeing what a hand squeeze lamp looks like. It is not classic rock. I drive a Chevy Silverado. I'm a Chevy man. What is a radio? It's this box. It's got a couple little circular turny things, and then it's attached to this long standy pointy thing. Well, some people's things are longer and standier than others. Some people got shorter, standier things, but that's the point. It points up to the sky, and then you turn the little circular spinny thing around, and then you find where somebody's talking, and sometimes they're singing. and it just comes out of this box. Just sound comes through the sky into this pointy thingy, and it travels down a wire into a box that you find with a round spinny thingy. That's a radio. That's not classic. Killers shouldn't be on a classic rock radio station. Yeah, when I started hearing like Nirvana on a classic rock station, I was like, no way. What are we talking about here? Nirvana is classic rock now? Holy cow. Red Hot Chili Peppers. When I think classic rock, I think Kiss, Queen, Aerosmith, Rolling Stones, the Beatles. That generation of music, not my childhood. That's just weird. Drove a Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys was drinking whiskey and rye, saying soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Oh, wait, wrong song. My dad drives the Australian equivalent, which is the Colorado. Nice. I don't think I have a radio in my car. Then did somebody rip your car off? What do you drive? I thought they were standard with most models. Yeah. Most stations are Christian here. That's interesting. In Atlanta, I would have thought there'd be more rap stations than anything. White BMW. Oh, I have a Beamer, white BMW. I didn't see any radio presets or anything on the screen. It is white. Are you stalking me? Yeah. What is serious? I think Alex is trolling. Alex is trolling, right? Yeah, Alex is gaslighting us. Yeah. I just connect my phone through the BMW and I use my Spotify. I mean, I do the same thing too when I'm alone. When somebody else is in the car, like I said, I usually just listen to podcasts is what I listen to. But when other people are in the vehicle with me, they probably don't want to listen to the podcast that I listen to, I would assume. So I just put on the radio. And classic rock. How could you not like classic rock? I have no idea what any of these things are. Yeah, I think you're just trolling. Like 4 or 5 Christian channels. I think you do, Alex. I think you don't know how to use your car. I think you have a radio. In fact, I think it's required to have a radio because of emergency services. You have to be able to get emergency services through the radio. I'm parked up the street in a white Corolla. Unless someone is in the car, then nothing or Apple streaming. I don't do the Apple, but yeah. Totally. Parked up the street in a, what did you say? In a white Corolla. You're a silly boy. I have a concierge for emergencies. Why would I? See, now I know he's trolling. He's full of it. I have a CarPlay and a backup camera. And no fancy features other than that. I don't either. That's about it. I don't have much else either. In fact, I was just saying the other day, I almost wish I didn't have a backup camera. I used to be amazing at backing up. And I feel like my backup skills have degraded because of that stupid backup camera. Because it's there. So my eyes track to the stupid camera screen, to the screen rather. And so now I feel like I don't back up as well. I rely too much on that stupid camera. It's irritating. Some days I wish I just could take it out or it would go bad. Trolls. Alex have on Star Gold. When I run into an emergency, I just call an Eastern European guy in a leather jacket and he takes care of it. The camera is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the camera has made me soft. I'm not as good of a backer as I used to be. It kind of annoys me. I used to be very good at backing, just using my two. I didn't even need a rear view mirror. I just needed my two side view mirrors. I could back that thing up perfectly. Now I'm like, why am I always crooked? Every time I park, I'm like, God dang, I'm crooked. That stupid backup camera. Cleanup crew. Alex knows, he knows people. Backup cams rule. You are fine. Just use the cam. No, I think I need to stop using it. I think it's making me weak. Making me a weak sauce man. Like on the OnStar service, you call when you're broke down. Yeah, I don't have OnStar. It came free for like the first 90 days that I had the truck or something like that, and I never used it once. I was like, I'm not paying for this service. No way. I have somebody tracking me all the time. I don't like that idea. I can back up the Sprinter without a cam. Yeah. Like when I drive a U-Haul, I'm do fine. But for whatever reason, with my own truck, I have that stupid camera and it messes me up. My insurance for where I live. Oh. My insurance for where I live, my age group is too high. I got my head on it. Well, yeah, come to Florida. You'll find out, sir. It's defensive driving all day long. Everybody's trying to run you off the road. Where are these pieces? Am I blind? Oh, I am. Well, you're better than me, Kim. You're better than me. We already knew that, but you know, now we've confirmed. I love the 360 cam. It's like parking simulator. Well, I don't have a 360 cam. I'm not rich like you, Alex. I'm a poor retired guy who lives on a budget. I don't have a 360 cam. You use it for support. Yeah, that's how I started out when I first got it. And then over time I just noticed that's all I used. I'm like, ugh. What happened to me? What happened to me? I've only had the truck for 6 years. I drove all the other 2 decades or whatever without a backup cam one time. Then I get a backup cam and all of a sudden, ugh. I became weak. Someone is tracking you all the time. Well, I don't need to make it easier. 360 and Curtis's truck rules. Yeah, I don't have 360 cam, but that would probably make me even worse. The NSA knows your coordinates at all times. Well, I know that. But again, I don't need to make it easier on them. My dad had this in his Kia Telluride. It's cool. Is Telluride one of those self-driving cars? I don't do those at all. I don't do self-driving cars if that's what that is. Uh-oh. Put the wrong one on. Wrong one. All right, now we're back. I don't have it in my forte. I have a budget. I just don't pay attention to it. Yeah. Well, I have to. I have to know my stuff every day of the week. It's not the way I want to live. It's the way I have to live, sir. I don't know what I'm putting in here, these little blue discs, but it's kind of fun. Body's aching all the time. That's a song, right? Body's aching. I can't get it in my head, but I think that's a song. IKEA has lane assist. Lane assist is all right. I've driven with that before. It can also get annoying though. It can also get annoying. It starts going off on you sometimes, even if you're just like slightly budged over. All right, I got it. Technology can be great, and it can also be a hindrance. Also, I don't trust a lot of like the you know how some of the cars now have the radar thing. So if you put it in cruise control and say you set it for 60 miles an hour and you're traveling along, and this car slows down to 58 miles an hour, then the radar is supposed to automatically slow you down to 58 miles an hour until they get out of your way, and then you go back up to 60 miles an hour. I don't necessarily trust that to work. Awesome. I was looking at the Fortes as well, Kim. Those are nice. And and I could have had a nice deal on it because my parents buy only Kias now. Nice. Blind spot assist. That's cool. I like the Forte, but the G4 came out a few months after and has some things I don't have. The dash is better. Don't have heated seats. I don't like heated seats. I personally cannot stand heated seats. I don't like them. They just make me hot. I feel like my hat is, I'm taking the hat off. I know it's just the camera messing with my eyes, but it looks crooked to me. It's driving me bonkers. Feeling mental. Makes me sad. We have radar cruise in both cars. It's great. It helps when driving long distances. Yeah, I just don't trust it enough to keep my just to relax and trust it. Like if I start seeing myself get close, my foot is near that brake. And a lot of times my foot ends up hitting that brake because I just don't trust it. I don't trust technology that much. I just made up a number, Odele. Trust me, I don't drive slow. I don't drive slow. I just threw out a number to make a point. I live in Florida. Okay. It's not a speed limit, it's a speed suggestion. The left lane is not the pass lane. The left lane is the fast lane. And if you're in the fast lane, you need to drive like you have ticket money. Even if you don't have ticket money, either one of two things is true. Either you have ticket money or you're driving like you have ticket money. But either way, you need to drive like you have ticket money if you're in that left lane. I'm just saying. I don't care if you actually have ticket money. That's between you and the law. But if you're in that lane, you better be driving as if you have ticket money. ELL, it gets a lot colder here. They are nice for the morning. Oh, is that the heated seats? Oh, ELL equals well. Yeah, Even when I lived in a cold environment, like we used to live in New Mexico where it got crazy cold, never liked heated seats. It just makes me sweat. I just feel like I'm getting baked. Jim, are you guys doing a retired set Wednesday? Oh, be right back. Also, thanks to the Gonna Stack Bricks. Yeah, man. I'm glad you had fun with it. I'm glad you had fun with it. That was the point, to have fun. They're changing all the neighborhoods around us to 40 kilometers. We use kilometers, yeah. Wait, I thought Canada was on miles per hour. I thought Canada was on like the American system of measurements, temperatures, and all that same stuff. Can't survive without heated seats. I can't do it. I can't do heated seats. It just makes me sweat. Ugh. Okay, you guys are going live? Okay. Well, we'll wrap it up by the time you guys go live. Canada is metric, not imperial. No, we are not. We're not the only ones. There's other countries that are on our system. Also, for the record, we invented most of it. Temperature, we invented it. Fahrenheit was the first guy. He was an American. We invented the crap. Just because other countries decided they wanted to be weird. That's like all the people that get mad about soccer. I'm like, why are you mad about soccer? Do you know who invented the word soccer? It's the same people that invented soccer. They invented the sport and they invented the word soccer. They just happened to change their mind later down the road and they went to using football. But they invented the word soccer. We invented modern day cars. So the fact that we decided to drive on the my back? Am I good? Somebody give me a thumbs up if I'm back. It went out on my end. I don't know. Something was up with my Wi-Fi. Oh. Damn. I got to take this call real quick. I'm just going to mute the mic. I will be right back. All right. Sorry about that. That was my mom calling, letting me know how her trip is going. Apologies. I messed this up again. Gonna stack bricks, I'm gonna stack bricks, gonna stack some bricks tonight. Watch YouTube try to take my stream down because I sang my own song. I wouldn't be surprised. You sang a song on there. It was my song. I made it up. Oh, I got to put the sticker on. Anywho, I don't know how much you guys heard of my rant because my stupid Wi-Fi went crazy, but as I was saying, we invented half this stuff. And then people want to get mad at us for doing it our way. I never understand that. Imp is different too. I don't know. I've been around the world. I still think our system is the best. There was actually a comedian that did a joke about this. He was a Brit, and he said, "Look, I like the American system. It makes sense. If it's 80 degrees outside, if it's 100, it's 100% hot. It's too hot." Made sense to me. Oh, we're putting the wheels on now. I don't even know what we're putting wheels on. My stream go out? Or did everybody just go silent? Did I bore everybody to death? Looks like the stream is still running. Guess I bored everybody to death. Sorry. Oh, we got some landing gear here. It lagged a little bit. It totally went out on my side. Had me scared. I was like, wait, did they shut me down for real? Dang. Dude, really kicked me off. I think it was just my Wi-Fi was acting up. This is a really small front end landing gear. That's hilarious. They got big old back tires. This itty bitty front tire that doesn't even have rubber on it. That's funny. This is going to be swooshable, though. I can tell. I can tell this is going to be very swooshable. Where's Breezy? Breezy needs to be here for the swooshability test. Breezy's going to miss the swooshability test. She asked me last time to please don't attempt to swoosh the tower. And I said, I don't know. We'll have to see. But this is totally swooshable. It's literally meant to be swooshed, I believe. I don't even know what I'm building. This thing is so weird. I feel like I'm going to build a second one of these, though. I think I'm going to build a second one. Yeah. No, this is nowhere close to the last bag. I'm on bag 17 of 39. We still got a ways to go, good sir. We still got a ways to go. I figure we'll get probably at least 3 more streams out of this at the rate I've been going. Maybe more, I don't know, but I'm guessing at least 3 more streams out of this build. I've been going at about a rate of 5 bags per stream, but a lot of chatting. A lot of chatting. A lot of stickers in this set. That slows me down. So back when I got this set. Oh, for today? No, no. I'm gonna go until for like another hour because that's when Kim and Curtis go live. So I'll go until about the time they go live. But you're good, man. If you need to peace out, don't worry about me, buddy. Do what you got to do. What you got to do. I'm confused. What angle this goes on at? Oh, I see it now. Okay. I think I see. Well, this is odd. I don't know if this fits. Oh, I see. I'm lining up the wrong way. That's why. It makes sense if you line it up correctly. It looked different in the picture than it is in person. Imagine 4 Avengers Towers to make a massive one. Oh man. I mean, this is already a pretty massive tower. If you put 4 of these together, holy mackerel. Like, it's already over 3 feet tall. That would be insane. That would be insane. That'd be an undertaking though, if you had it in you to sit around and build an Avengers Tower that big. Oh my gosh. I'm sure somebody's done it or done like a mock. Like there's that one guy that pops up on my Instagram all the time that has the entire like Lord of the Rings Minas Tirith battle. He's got like this giant Minas Tirith that takes up like half a room. And then there's just all the armies that are leading up to Minas Tirith on the floor. Or the guy with the Star Wars house, where he literally like hides inside of the castles and stuff of his Star Wars towers and such. Those are people with some serious money. Holy cow. Just be as big as Lego Eiffel Tower. That's probably pretty darn close, yeah. Oh. If money were no object and time didn't matter, yeah. Yeah, that's always the issue, right? Money, time. Because if you got enough money, then you can buy the space. But then it comes down to, do you have the time? Yeah. Some people got it. Some people got it. Kim sent me a picture yesterday of this guy's house, this Batman house. I was like, oh my God. That's filthy rich right there. Like, that's just filthy rich. Absolutely insane, the amount of stuff this guy had in his Batman house. All right, brother. It's cool, man. Have fun. We'll catch you on the next one. Holla! Donde está la flag? Spoontula. Spoontula. How many people bought yourself a spoontula? I like my spoontula. Boop. Oh, wait. Nope. Wrong side. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Catching up the other engine. Put it on backwards again. Just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Those are pretty cool little engines. I like them. I like the way they did that design. And they can move up and down. Spoonchula, spoonchula. Set beside. You might not have been on the live stream for this one, but this is one of my Squishmallow sets, and yes, it is a Squishmallow rock band. I don't know if you can read it. A little drummer. There's a lead singer and a guitarist, and there's flames and lightning and lights coming everywhere. Squish metal. Yeah, it's called Squishmallows in Concert. Good eye. I don't know that I would have recognized that from that distance. All right. Get our little wings situated. I think that's it. I think that's the whole. Oh, we got to put in our studs for the stud shooters. Checking out my collection. It's always fun to see everybody's collections. My collection is all over the place. You can see, yeah, the Zuru Max. I wish they would make more of those guys. They've only got the 4. I keep looking for more. So far, no bueno. I keep wanting them more. Dude, the Fugglers are so cool. What a cool design. Oh, Nick Fury's got to go inside the cockpit of his own little personal jet, but he's got to lay down. I'm not going to put him in there. I'm just going to do we got to do a swooshability test. I'm kind of sad that Breezy's not here. Let's see. Got to find a good spot to grip it. Here we go. Here we go. It actually can. You can actually head down the runway. You got an extra tire. You can actually head down the runway and take off, and then come back around. Swoosh! Ah! Let's see if you can hear it fly by. Oh, man, that's awesome. Let's put it up on the top cam. There she is, peeps. Got dual stud shooters here. Oh, I'm disassembling her. Got our red and green directional lights. Got landing gear, even though it's got this really hilarious tiny small wheel and then some rubber wheels in the back. Got wings that go up and down. The engines can rock side to side. They've got little adjustable slats and flaps and all the things. The cockpit can pop off. Got some computers in there. Nick Fury can go in there, but I'm not going to put him in there right now. Oh, and there's even some little simulated pew pews on the front for strafing runs. Looks good. I like it. That's a cool little side build. That's a cool little side build. I like it a lot. I finally found some Zuru Game Boy. Took me a while. Oh, I haven't seen those. Oh, I need to find that series. That sounds like a cool series. Whoosh! Take a picture, peeps. Gotta take a picture. Douche. Badoosh. It's let's just get you off the oh, it hit the tower. Actually, I just realized I forgot to take my picture of the tower earlier after I added the extra layer. It's gonna get tough here in a minute. It's gonna be too tall. Badoosh! All right, sorry, peeps. Sorry. Oh no, I just knocked something on the floor and I don't know what it was. Oh well. Something just hit the floor. We'll figure that out after the stream. What's next? Bag 18. Buzzinga. Oh, got some Technic pieces. Holla, holla. Got another minifig. I'm guessing this is a Black Widow based on the hair alone. Plates for dates. Stack those plates and get some dates. This has probably got the least number of windows I've had in any bag yet. 7 windows, that's it? Oh, 8 windows. Plates check, dates blank. Sounds like you need to stack more. I don't know what to tell you. More plates equals more dates. I'm just kidding, of course. I don't really lift like I used to anymore. Double hernia surgery will change your life. It's not fun. Let's just keep it at that. Double hernia surgery is not fun. You know, Odelay, in order to get dates, I'm wearing camouflage shorts. My thighs are... In order to get dates, you do have to leave your house sometimes. I'm just going to throw it out there. Gotta go to the Lego store and find somebody else who looks like they need a date. Don't be creepy. You know, you start casually talking Lego. You know, give them some suggestions. Like, oh, that set looks cool, but you should check out this set. And they'll be like, really? Tell me about it. Just got to strike up a conversation with people that do the same things you like, man. Yeah, it does help. Sometimes you got to leave the house. If you're looking for dates. If you're not looking for dates, then don't leave the house. But if you're looking for dates, you got to go out there and find them. They're not going to find you at home. I know a pimp named Slickback. I'll meet her in the pick a brick pile. You're at the bricks and minifigs. You're going through the whole. You got the big tubs of the loose Lego pieces, and you're sliding your hands through, and she's sliding her hands through, and then all of a sudden your hands touch because you tried to grab the same brick. It's like Lady and the Tramp, except you're not going to eat spaghetti. You're just going to click some bricks. Oh boy. I hope you guys enjoy my nonsense as much as I enjoy my nonsense. Odele, you got to do more. Whoa. You got to do more than just meet her in the brick pile. You got to give her that full ninja experience. Oh, man. I was planning to bury myself in bricks and blend in with the surroundings like Snake from Metal Gear. She'll touch my shoulder with the bricks, and that will be a sign. If you're going to slide something other than your... Oh, boy. Alex is always trying to get me in trouble on my own streams. Why are you always trying to get me in trouble on my own streams? I thought we were friends, Alex. Why are you trying to get me in trouble? You want me to read some crazy stuff. And then YouTube shuts me down. Is that how you're trying to take out the competition, Alex? We're not competition. I'm not winning anything. Just giving Odele suggestions. Odele. I feel like Odele should have his own theme song. Odele is like a cartoon character. I feel like Odele should have his own theme song. Somebody needs to make an Odele theme song. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's the right one. You're working on an Odele song? Boy, I'm prophetic. I'm prophetic. I didn't even know that. And yet, from my mouth to your brain, or maybe from your brain to my brain, I don't know. I just picked it up in the air. There needs to be an Odele theme song. Ooh, she's got chill face, and she's got I'm gonna kick your butt face. We're gonna give her to kick your butt face. I don't like this hair. Kind of short. I feel like she had longer hair in the movie. I made a J-pop once. Oh, I made a J-pop one, but I have to work out the kinks, and I have a country folk one that's the main one, and my friends Airtime made one for me too. Nice. That's freaking awesome. That is awesome. I love it. Oh, wrong plate. Is J-pop different from K-pop? I don't know these things. We established earlier where my main mind is for music and histories of music. So I don't know what is J-pop the same thing as K-pop, or is this a different thing? Oh, Japanese pop, and K-pop is Korean, I think. I'm not up on this stuff. I think I've heard K-pop before from my kids, but I'm not really into it. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not my it's not my brand, not my style of music. J-pop is when K-pop finishes high school. You get their first taste of LSD freshmen. Uh that's funny. That is funny. Did I not click these in? No, I didn't. I like occasional pop songs, but for the most part, I still live in my era. I like old school rock, old school hip hop. One or two old school country songs. Not a lot. I'm not a country music guy, but there are some songs that my parents used to listen to that if they came on the radio, that box with the knob and the pointy thing, Alex. There are one or two songs that they come on the radio. I know what they are and I'll sing along, but I don't seek out country music. But if it comes on, I'll listen to it. Just certain songs, though. Not any country song. That's definitely got to be a sign that you're getting old. You just get stuck in your era of music and you never move on. I'm done learning new music. I'm only listening to the stuff I grew up on. All right, we're gonna start tiling up the floor. Here we go. Tiles everywhere. They can make these blacks look a little better. Let's see. Hard to see them on the screen. Four of these. And two of these. I cannot listen to that, man. I cannot listen to that. I can't. That stuff absolutely hurts my ears. Ugh. Modern music just, I don't know. I think we grow up with a certain style of music and that's what imprints on us. That's where I'm at with music these days. It's very rare that a new song comes out and I'm like, oh snap! Like most of the time, I'm like, ew. Just, and I'm not hating on them. Everybody likes what they like, but the most modern music, it just turns me off. Dinner complete. Hype. Where's Sean? We need Sean to hype everything. Dinner complete. Hype. Oh my goodness, so many plates. I mean, tiles. Keep saying the wrong word. Boy, it's hard to see. Yeah, that's why I say I don't hate on anybody for their music tastes. I just so much of it just does not entertain me anymore. Very rare I hear a new song that I go, all right, let's go. Missing our hype man. Holla. Get our hype man back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Douche. Yep, we definitely all have different tastes in music. Like, even in its heyday, I never got death metal. I don't understand death metal at all. But some people love it. Some people absolutely love it. Bricks? I don't know what that was in reference to. Bricks. Senor Brickachino. Off by a stud again. Dang it. Players. Plates. Bricks. Players. Plates. I am so confused, Kim. I don't know what you're trying to say. Bricks, players, plates. Flats. Are we just saying words? I feel like you're trying to confuse me now. I'm always off by a stud. Players was retracted. Oh. I'm so lost. I'm so lost right now. Dos, uno. Okay. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. Promise. I'm just not, my brain's not firing right now. Big semicircle, small semicircle, even smaller semicircle. Anywho, what's everybody, or what are you guys building today, Kim? Or is it a surprise? If it's a surprise, I guess I'll wait. Big, half. Top secret? Is it classified G7? or whatever that saying is. Top men. Top men. Lego Harry Potter 75948. Now I have to look it up. Oh, Hogwarts Clock Tower. Oh, nice. One day I'll get around to building my Hogwarts castle. I don't know when that day is, but one day I'll build it. Mos Eisley Cantina and Gringotts. I got a few over there. I got a few big ones over there that need building. It's Phoebo for British eyes only from Arrested Development. Oh, I've never watched Arrested Development. What's clicking, peeps? What's up, Mighty Joe? How's it going, friend? This song's kind of funky. I don't know how much you guys can hear it on your end, but I know it's always louder on my end than it is on your end, so I end up turning it down most of the time so I can think. Welcome in, Joe. How's things going? Walking this huge car lot in 100-degree weather waiting for 5 p.m. Are you working at a car lot or are you shopping at a car lot? Can't hear the music at all? That's wild to me. Let's see. It just sounds so loud to me. So I always turn it down. Song just restarted. One of the 2 lot managers at a car dealership? Oh, nice. Congrats. That's awesome. I know the heat can suck, but I know you had talked about having some job issues, so I'm glad to hear you've got something going now. That's what's up. Basically move vehicles and fill holes when cars are brought and keep the lot looking nice and neat with a GM right down our backs. Oh, yeah. I understand that. Grazie. That's wild. I could hear it very clearly before when you said you couldn't hear it. It sounded loud to me, but you couldn't hear it at all, which is kind of wild. Kind of a funky little song. I feel like I'm in space. Speaking of space, if you guys have not seen Foundation, oh my goodness. What a crazy show that is. I'm on season 3. That show is wild. I'm gonna bank here. 40 hours plus OT and benefits. Nice, man. Congratulations. I'm happy for you, buddy. Happy for you. Truly. Like, I'm not just saying words, man. That's awesome. I know how tough it can be when you're without work and you need work and you want work. and you can't do it. So I'm happy for you, man. That's awesome. Stand up and do that move. Nah, I'll stay seated. I'll stay seated. Nobody wants to see that. Yeah, man. It can be tough. It can be tough out here. Hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get this money for the rent. What was that? That was a movie back in the day. Flussel and Hustle and Flow, I believe was the name of the movie. Check my email. Probably should. Let's go check the old Gmails. No, we're clear. We're clear. No threatening emails from the YouTubes. All right, where's this going? I don't even know what I'm building right now. This is wild. Maybe it's like a suit rack or something. Oh yeah. Foundation is a mind trip, and then Severance. Whew. That show will mess with your head too. Both Apple shows. Yeesh. Remember Idiocracy with the pimp that came back in time capsule? Yes. Trying to find the girl. Yeah. That movie is so funny. What were they water? They were watering the they were watering the crops with energy drinks. It was like you said, only a year. Cape Fear on Apple is outstanding. Oh, was it Gatorade? Yeah. That movie is hilarious. They just... You would think they were prophets. Ninjago Dinner Time. Widow's Bay. I haven't seen that. I've got a few shows on Apple I watch. But what I do is I sign up for Apple TV. And in fact, I've almost never paid for Apple TV. I've like I bought my daughter a new iPad a couple of years back. Like it's been a while. And it came with a free 90 days of Apple TV. And so I used the free 90 days. So I've almost never paid for Apple TV, but what I'll do is I'll sign up for Apple TV. I'll watch all the shows I want to watch, and then I'll cancel. And then I'll wait until they pile up again. And then I'll watch all the shows I want to watch, and then I'll cancel again. Because they've only got some shows that I really like. Not like other streaming services that like consistently put out shows that I like. But it is, and we're not even halfway. We're on bag 18 of 39. It's wild. It's wild how much there is to this set. It's a big boy. Odelay said we should get 4 of them and put it together and make one massive tower. That would be nuts. As long as I don't have to put on 4 sets worth of stickers. There's so many stickers in this set. I had a sticker uh-oh earlier. I put one on upside down, and I was luckily able to slide the blade of my knife just under the corner and save the sticker and turn it around, but I was pretty upset at first. I was like, no! How did I put it on upside down? I even looked at it twice. And I still messed it up. And I still messed it up. This music is funky. You know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Night at the Roxbury. You guys remember, if you're old, like me, you remember Night at the Roxbury? I just gave myself like 5 concussions. Slide it. Oh, wait. Use the paper that the sticker is on to take it off. I don't know how that works. You slide it under the sticker, and then it comes up. I'm going to need OJT for that, Kim. I don't know how that works. I need a hands-on demonstration. Yeah, don't break a window on the tower. He breaks the window in the car. Yeah, that was a classic Will Ferrell, man. God, I love the old Will Ferrell movies. They are so good back in the day. That whole cast. I love that whole cast of Saturday Night Live. All right. Bag 18 complete. Not really much to show on this one. Ugh. My stupid lenses are always dirty. Ugh. Picture came out awful. That one's a lot better. The Batabi brothers. Hey, did you grab my butt? I'll show you with the HP set. We're going streaming. Snoop, snoop-a-doop. All right, Kim. We'll see you in a little bit. Oh, did I even show off the... I don't think I showed off the Black Widow. Little Black Widow action. Obviously all dressed in black. Got the little shield logo there. Little printing on the back. A little more arm printing over here. Two-sided face. Another good guy on the board. All right. Oh, we're streaking. We're streaking. We're going to the gym. Going to the quad, to the gymnasium. I love Will Ferrell. This seems like a lot. I feel like if I start this bag, I'm not going to finish before Kim and Curtis go live. I guess we could have a slight overlap. I'm gonna do one more bag. We'll see how much I can get through. That'll be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, that'll be 5 bags. 5 bags for the episode. Stupid spell check. Good guy on the board. Or bad guy, depending on your perspective, I guess. Depends on who's doing the beating and who's getting beat up and who's doing the saving and who's getting saved. You know. What's the saying? One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter or something like that. Life's all about perspective. That's the funny part about pro wrestling. It shows you just how funny people are. Because a pro wrestler can come out and be a good guy one day. And then another day they could come out and they go, "What's up, Boston? I hate Boston." And then all of a sudden the whole crowd turns on them and now they're the bad guy. Or vice versa. They could have been a bad guy. And one day they came out and they go, "What's up, Boston? Boston is the best city in the world." And then the crowd is like, "Yay!" And now they're a good guy. Even though yesterday they were a bad guy. It's all about perspective. A lot of clear blue pieces in this set. I love it. This is really a great set. I'm trying to rush my sorting process so we can try to finish this bag before Curtis and Kim go live. We'll see if I succeed. Misa back! I heard it in that voice. I read it in that voice. That's another thing I learned not too long ago. Not everybody has an internal voice in their head. I had no clue for most of my life that there were some people that don't have an internal voice. I feel like that doesn't even compute in my brain. That's the only way I think. Dinner was good. Salad and rice. Oh, no! Did you harvest the salad yourself? Are you going to catch the cyclospora? Don't get the cyclospora. Oh, is that what Taylor's Farm is? Is that the company where all the doo-doo lettuce is coming from? Yuck. Cyclospora. What a name. What a name. Another thing to scare the world. Coronavirus. We got Cyclospora. Somebody's made a song, right? Somebody's made a song about Cyclospora already, I'm sure. Somebody has made a parody song about Cyclospora, just like they did. How many songs were there about coronavirus? There were so many coronavirus songs. I'm sure there's Cyclospora songs. All right, we're done sorting. Let's get to it. I had a salad, pepperoni Lunchable, and a ditch apple pie flavored yogurt. Ditch apple pie flavored yogurt. What is ditch apple pie? Because I live in Florida, so when I hear ditch, I think something that's a hole that's dug in the ground for old rainwater to go into. What is ditch apple pie? I'm so confused right now. Oh, there's already a song for Cyclospora? I am not surprised at all. Oh, Dutch. Okay, Dutch is way different than ditch. I'm back on track with you now, Joe. I was like, what's a ditch apple pie? Sorry. I don't know how I couldn't get there on my own, but I was like, ditch apple pie. That sounds terrible. There's a lot of gators in that swamp, though. Maybe that's what it is. Ditch apple pie is actually alligator. All right, Kim. Thanks for coming. I'll see you shortly. I will see you shortly. Ditch apple pie. It's got all the gators. Oh, we must be building another elevator. I don't know why I didn't see that one coming. See you in 20. Holla. I'm trying to press. Trying to keep it moving. Trying to keep it moving, peeps. Elevator. Build an elevator. Build an elevator. Oh, this one's got stickers. All right, let's see. One's got the Hulk and one's got a blasted out door hole. I guess that's where the Hulk busted through. Right? This tower looks awesome. I should turn it around. I should turn it around so you can see it even better. We'll put it at an angle like that. Yeah. Gather, build, repeat with this set. Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible. The windows are the only part that's kind of repetitious, but they're the big windows, so they go really quick. If it was the small windows, I'd probably not be as happy. Because the small windows are a little more difficult to put in. But the big windows are pretty easy. They just pop right in with no struggle at all. I'm having fun. So, if that tells you anything, it's great. It's a great build. I'm having a lot of fun. Eyeball itch. A hidden coffee cup. The last one had hidden money. This one's got a hidden coffee cup. I need explanations of what these things mean, Lego. It's probably in the paper directions. And I'm looking at the 3D directions, so that's probably my fault, but put it in my 3D directions too, Lego. I'm so picky and demanding. I want my cake and eat it too. No. Hinges. All right, we got some hinges up in here, up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my hinge. Up in here, up in here. Ooh. What are we building now? This looks interesting. Whoop, whoop. Oh, it's like Pac-Man. Well, wrong color Pac-Man, but looks like Pac-Man nonetheless. Making up my own song to go along with their song. I'm remixing. It's a live remix, peeps. I started to call you Pips. We just had cake this weekend because it was my my mom and my daughter's birthday this weekend. We had cake for their birthdays. Pac-Man! Cake. We've actually we found a local farmers market type situation the other day. We went and they had real milk. No homogenized, pasteurized, real milk. So good. Got the cream. You gotta shake it up. Mix up the cream. So delicious. I have no clue what I'm building right now. I put everybody to sleep. Everybody needed their afternoon nap. They've all gone to sleep now. Ooh. All right, we're putting some clear blue things on. How do these line up? Okay. All right. Right. I don't know what I'm building. Like a back to tank or something? Holla! Odelay's still here. Just taking a little nap. I'm just playing. What am I building? I'm so interested. There's got to be some sort of tank to store. Oh, maybe it's one of those little prison cells to keep the bad guys in. Except they put it right in front of the elevator. What terrible spacing. You can't even get through the elevator. I'm just picking on Yodelay. I'm just giving you a hard time. You're better than me. I can't edit while I listen to other things. My brain will not let me multitask like that. When I'm editing, I got to be completely focused on editing. And if somebody like comes in the room and starts talking to me, I got to like completely shut down what I'm doing until I'm done talking to them. And then I can get back to editing. Oh, of course it's another sticker. So many stickers today. Yeah, I can multitask with some things, not when it comes to my editing. I cannot do it. When I'm doing video editing, I got to be locked in on the editing. I don't know why. My brain just does not work that way. Bloop. Little computer screen here. I'm guessing this is going to be another sticker. Called it. Who is the Iron Man? It's a newspaper article. Well, they really did not. They did not hold back on their stickers in this set, did they? Just thumbnails, not video. I would need more focus. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little bit different. I could probably do thumbnails while I'm listening. But like legit video editing, where I'm sitting there trying to figure out where I need to cut and turn volume up and turn volume down and add in sound effects and add in stickers and transitions and all that stuff. I cannot multitask on that stuff. I'm terrible. And the thing that really kills me is, you know, when I was in the Air Force, I used to have multiple screens. Like at one point I had a whole battle station set up of just monitors everywhere. People are like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I work on every one of these screens at the same time. And I could still do it if I had multiple screens, but I don't. All I have is my laptop now. So I wish I still had a big setup, but it is what it is. Maybe one day I'll be a big boy. What do I do with my great plates? You have a whole battle station? I loved my battle station. I had email on one screen. I'd have a spreadsheet on another screen. I'd have the internet pulled up on another screen. I'd be working on some awards packages on a different screen, some performance reports over here. I'd always be doing, and I'd be working on all of them at the same time. Just I was so much more efficient that way. 30 minutes to go. It's all good, brother. It's all good. You'll make it. It still looks unswooshed. Well, the tower is unswooshed. However, I built this little bad boy earlier, and I said, where's Breezy? Breezy needs to be here so she can see the swooshability test. Boy, it swooshes so good. And then it also, it's got guns, so it can do the strafing runs. I called it out earlier. You just weren't here. Welcome, Breezy. It's going good. Yeah, I'm not swooshing the tower. I'm crazy. I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy. I don't want to rebuild this if I drop it. Oh my goodness. If I do drop it, it's not getting rebuilt on stream. It's going to get rebuilt here in silence and anger at myself. I mean, if I'm dumb enough to swoosh a tower and then drop it, I'm going to build in anger. I'm going to be so mad at myself. Oh, what were you thinking? That was so dumb. You knew better. But yes, I agree. We shouldn't build in anger. We should only build in peace and love and kindness. How's your day going, Breezy? Happy hump day. Hump day. Yeah. Feel like Guns N' Roses right now, doing the snake dance. Welcome to the jungle. Good day overall. I came out on top. I didn't need bail money. Mark it in the win column. Holla. Guess any day you don't go to jail is a good day. It was good. My mom was here visiting for a few days, and she headed home this morning. So I'm getting myself back to normal. I was saying earlier, I don't think I'm going to have any content for Friday like I normally do, just because of the way the week played out. But it's all good. That's why I decided to stream today, because I wanted to put out something for the week other than my dream short. But it's going all right. A little tired, but overall, I'm good. Overall, I am good. I also did not go to jail. Of course, you got to go places to get arrested, but I don't really go many places. I really like the way this one is playing out. It's kind of neat. Man, been fun chilling with you. My wife is home. Gotta go. Cool, man. I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Good to see you. Hope all is well with the bun in the oven and all. So, yeah. Catch you later, brother. Holla! I need another break. I usually front load content during breaks, but I'm super behind with expanding things. Yeah, I had wanted to record something this week. It just didn't work out. Like I said, my mom came down, and we don't get to see my mom very often. So when she's here, I try to spend as much time with her. And I was barely on my phone at all. But hope I didn't reveal anything I wasn't supposed to. Thought this was known. I'm sorry, Alex, if I spoke out of turn. We are almost done with bag 19. I'm trying to give mom some independence, but I do worry about her on her own since my stepdad passed. Yeah, I hear that. It's a tough thing when your parents start getting older and then you have to think about taking care of them. The roles are reversed. English is hard. Then they go through their teenage phase. No, cannot go out and do those things. But I wanna. Revertigo? That's a good one. That's a good one. I haven't heard that one before. Revertigo. So that sounds like an accurate description. And then there's some people that stay fine all the way to the end, which is amazing. And I hope that that's me. It probably won't be me, but I hope that's me. I don't ever want to feel like I'm a burden on anybody, you know? Not to say that our parents are burdens. That came out wrong. I'm just saying, I don't want to have to rely on people to get along. That's me. It's just the way my brain works. Why are you not connecting up? What is blocking the way? Click in your brick! There. Sheesh. Go in your hole. It's your home. That Billy Madison? In your hole. It's your home. All right. Ooh. There's a old saying, once a man, twice a child. It's another good one. Boom! Bag 19 complete. I still don't know what this little chamber is supposed to be, but I guess when we build the next section, we'll find out. Let me pull up that old top cam. Give you all the view. of this level. Got the little Who is Iron Man newspaper there. Got the little computer screens for this tank. They covered up the they covered up the elevator, which seems so silly. And then here's the tank that opens up for whatever that's supposed to be. I'm guessing it's like a cell, like a prison cell type situation. All right, Breezy, I'm about to wrap it up anyway, so I appreciate you coming. Thanks for stopping by. If you have to swoosh without me, drop me a link. Well, you caught the swoosh. You got the replay swoosh anyway. It's very swooshable. Very swooshable. The tower, not swooshable. Oh, is that what that's supposed to be? Probably, because the Hulk is on the little sticker on the elevator door, so... You know, my memory stinks. All right, Odelay, thank you for coming, man. You can see there's the new layer of the tower. Oh, it's so tall. I can hide behind the tower. Peeps, it's been a great stream. If you guys have time, go check out Kim, Curtis and Kim, streaming live now. My good friends Curtis and Kim. And thanks for coming. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. It's been a good time, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Until then, holla!